from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Oh, Yo, they just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at The Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show, live from the RNC. Hey, the media road.
Hey.
Everybody, the power went out halfway through the interview.
Hey, that was at 5. That was at 5.
And we kept going.
That was at 5.
By the time we got the message that the power, the internet went down, we was already into it.
Hey, it was a whole vibe.
I appreciate Truth Nation for hanging around. I appreciate everybody for staying tapped in. The internet
went down.
Yep.
Hey, that's
that media row. So
that is. Come on.
Hey, that's
the internet had to get out the kitchen. It was too hot.
We had the hawk in here.
Let go.
The hawk broke the line.
So was it something else? Was it somebody else?
Hey, it didn't happen right at the beginning. Something happened.
But we about to run it back.
We got to run it back.
You know what
like I said, once again, we got Stephen Davis from Turning Point USA.
Let go.
The word on the street is they call him the Hawk.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
How long this been the Hawk? How long this?
No, this been since 2020. 2020. And someone gave me that moniker. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'll rock with it.
Hey,
I rock with it. Black Terminator.
Let go.
But at the end of the day,
you don't like me when I get angry.
You want the big bag.
Big bag.
Hey. That's gonna be our anthem right there. Yes, indeed.
And once again, we were having a great conversation about not just political ideas, but what you believe.
Yes.
Because you're a conservative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You have conservative beliefs, and I think a lot of us, in the black community, have conservative beliefs.
100%.
But when you look at the political ideas, are they falling in line with those conservative beliefs? What do you think?
That's the name of the game, and that's what we have to look at as a community of people. You know, I don't care if you're white, black, orange, or it don't polka dotted. It don't matter. At the end of the day, you vote based on if those ideological beliefs that you have lined up with the ideological beliefs of the party. Right? That's the way it's supposed to be. You don't blindly, because a lot of times within the black community, black equals Democrat. That's how it works. That's the equation. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to look at it. Is the Democrat Party really taking care of the American people?
Yes.
Are they really taking care of are they living up to their promise?
Well, they taking care of the illegal migrants.
Hey, come on with it. Come on, let's
They taking care of the Ukrainians.
Come on.
They really are.
Care of the Afghanistan.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
They're giving them all the money.
All right, so
they never voted. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm just interested.
They never voted.
I'm gonna need you to preach that if you don't mind. Come on, now.
They never voted.
Nope.
And they getting all the dollars.
All the dollars. Every single last one of them.
Not only that, the last time I checked, they told us they didn't have no money or they got to get these groups together. They rolled out the red carpet.
Come on in.
They was in 5-star hotels.
You better believe
Have you ever been in a 5-star?
I sure have not.
Well, not from the government.
Government funded 5-star hotels, man.
And got can go to Uber Eats.
All facts.
Enjoy.
Hey.
Bon appetit.
Hey.
Free education.
You see?
You understand what I'm saying?
We got to pay for now. This is coming out of the taxpayer money. This is coming out of money from Southside Chicago. This is coming out of the black community. We are paying
Detroit,
it. Yes, indeed.
In Milwaukee.
Come on.
All of the Democratic states that's ran by specifically Democrats. And we have zero, zilch, nada.
But people are standing strong.
Yeah.
People standing with Donkey Gang.
Why?
Donkey Gang. Donkey Gang or die.
Hey, well, they can Donkey Kong all they want to. All I'm saying is put your values down.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to tell black Milwaukee, black America. To make sure right now, since you know what it is you're missing, put that on that list. You know, and then run it back.
Come on.
Because, again, we need to recalibrate.
Yes, we do.
What the hell is really going on?
And Truth Nation, I'm going to tell you right now, we back on YouTube. We back up live for those that have lost connection. Once again, Media Row lost internet connection. So we're back up live on 101.7 The Truth as we broadcast live. We had a lot of people in the chat. We had a lot of people going in the chat as usual.
Let's go.
But once again, not only the Truth booth, but all the media was affected by a drop in internet access at Media Row. So, like I said,
that's that energy.
Go to 101.7 The Truth. We are broadcasting back live. And if you're listening on the air, I think that was affected as well.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it was. But it's a whole movie down here.
Right. It is.
We got Big Mac.
Let go.
The Hulk.
Stephanie. Oh, I thought I was Big Mac. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Hey, AKA, I'm calling you Big Mac.
There we go.
I'm calling you the Hulk.
Now you got to start with Big Mac. Big Mac before Hulk.
Don't say less. Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look here, Truth Nation. When I tell you that his back is wide as a flatbed, like we can move a house. How much you bitching?
Max was 500. 500.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't doing that anymore. No.
Grown.
Yeah.
You ate all the vegetables.
I ate all the protein though. You know what I'm saying? Come on, now. Yes indeed. 2 steaks. I need 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? And a tomahawk. Let's go.
Oh wow. Now you've been at the RNC.
Yes, sir.
And you're here because of your conservative beliefs.
Yes, sir.
When we talk about the politics and black vote and the black community, the black logic, you used to debate as a Democrat. You used to debate Republicans.
Come on.
Yep.
What happened?
Yeah, man.
No tangibles.
That's the time I don't like thinking about. But it is what it is.
People that having these conversations now, and they're fighting for a Donkey Gang.
Yes, indeed.
And you used to,
I used to be one of them.
Come on.
I used to be one of them. I mean, come on now. Black equals Democrat. That's the equation. So when it came back in the day when I was in my leftist mindset, I kept going out there like, wait, hold on. At the end of the day, black equals Democrat. At the end of the day, this is how we were supposed to think. This is how we're supposed to move. This is how we're supposed to act. So I started doing my research. I was like, okay, I'm going up against Donald Trump supporters, and I'm going to be beating them down with facts, and it's going to be awesome. Okay.
Right.
And then I started doing my research. I was like, ooh. Wow. That's wrong. Oh, wow. That's wrong. Oh, well, the media lied about this. The media lied about that. Then they took that sentence that he said out of context. This narrative is out of context. Wait a minute. Am I being lied to by the mainstream media? Like every other person out there that listens to CNN, MSNBC, and all these other three-letter daggone. I'm going to call them out. I'm going to call them out. Lord have mercy.
Pick them. Hey, point them out, call them out.
Yes, indeed. That's the name of the game. You gotta keep it. We always talk about within the black community keeping it real, right? Keeping it real, keeping it 100, keeping it a stack.
Keeping it hot.
Keeping it hot.
Hey.
Okay, keeping it hot. And yet and still, when it comes to situations like this, all of a sudden we want to turn a blind eye to the truth.
Yes.
Come on, we can't do that. We got to be intellectually honest when it comes to this type of situation.
So you was already out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you probably
was banging.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you were told, just like we were told, vote Democrat straight down.
Sure.
Facts.
Grandma told me this.
Yes, indeed.
So we were out here thinking, okay, this is what Grandma told us.
Right.
But many times when we start doing and looking into and things are not adding up, once we walk outside our community, we got questions. And now I think a lot of people got that eyebrow raised. Right now. The rock eyebrow.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. Because you know how in math, they tell you to check your work. right? You do your little math equation, you're supposed to check it, especially when it comes to
add up.
It's supposed to add up, right? So if you're doing 1 + 1 and it's not equaling 2,
come on,
it is incumbent on you as an intellectual being, as an intellectual individual, right? With thought processes and modes of being able to reason. That's what's so important about us as a human being that separates us from animals is our ability to reason.
Right.
So if that's the case, and you're looking at 1 + 1, I know it's supposed to equal 2, but I'm getting 56.
Right.
Why am I getting 56? Check your work.
Yes.
Okay? And that's what we got to do intellectually. We got to be able to check our work.
Yes.
What's going on with my ideology? What's going on with the what it is that I believe? And let me compare it to what this party is supposed to be doing for me and saying that they're going to do for me. And they're, wait a minute, they're not doing that what they said they're going to do.
Yes.
Huh.
And then they like, but hold on. If you vote for me now, I'm going to do it next time.
I do. Remember, next. Well, how about this time? No.
And then you vote, and Tory said, after you vote for him, they send you to break up text.
You better believe it.
You get ghosted.
You know what I'm saying? If you think about a pimp. Think about a pimp. Oh wow! Right? Come on now. Let's keep it 100.
Let's talk about
it. A pimp. He has the greatest
game.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he was a 304 before.
You see what I'm saying?
So he know how to reel you in.
Girl. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna be my main one. You gonna be you and me. We're gonna ride off to the sunset together. You just a couple more years. Just do this for me. A couple more years. 2 to 4 years, like the Democrat Party. That's what they've been doing when it comes to the black community.
Oh, wow. My friend.
No, come on.
And we're gonna be all right.
Now, we're gonna be all right.
I'll say this. It's interesting to see just people who are on both sides, because we talk to both sides. I mean, even today, we had Republicans come through, we had Democrats come through, and many times we all come to the same conclusion that we want progress.
Yes.
And we all came to the same conclusion that people need to vote their best interest.
That's fair.
Stand in the aisle.
That's it.
See both sides.
You're supposed to.
Exactly.
You're supposed to analyze each side, right?
Yes.
And that's what I do. Okay, I'm a conservative, so I want to see my candidate promote conservative values, right? And let's be real, most of the black community is conservative. We have conservative values. You ask the average black person, do you love God? Yep. Do you love your guns? Yep. Do you really trust the government? Do you want more government or less government? Do you really want government to have all this power over you or less? I don't trust the government. I want less, right? You start going down the daggone list, right? And you start seeing how this certain side is not aligned with your values, your morals, your ethics, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. And that's what it really boils down to is morals, right? Morals. Our founding fathers set up this country based on morals. They kept talking about morals ad nauseum. John Adams, our second president, said the Constitution is made only for a moral and religious people, and it is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. And you look at why we are failing, because we're becoming more and more immoral and irreligious. Is that why? Is that maybe reason why we're voting a certain way? Are we voting in immorality? Are we voting in people who are going to stand for things that are antithetical to how we're supposed to live as people? When we were talking about earlier, when it comes to the transgender debate and all this sort of thing that's going on, that is so terrible. They're imposing this onto children and legislating it, so you can't do anything about it, and you're still voting for these people?
As a parent, and so what's a parent to me? Because again, being black and American, as a black woman, who gave life to all civilization.
Sure. Come on now. Come on.
So where I'm at in my life right now, I don't want to leave this world and pass the torch to my daughter of this same sickness.
Come on.
And I understand my people. I understand that we've been lied to for so long and misled for so long. When I started to really look at things, I had to strip myself down, because I had been living a lie for so long that my father used to say, he had a saying, he said, you so used to losing that you are self-sabotage not to win. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. I understand that it's a fight, to come up out of this mind control of not being able to think for yourself, because when you think about going to school all of these years, they tell you what to think and not how to think. You understand what I'm saying?
Preach that.
So right now, I think it's a pivotal time in America, because we got now This is our time.
Hey,
come on.
And
no
this
more
is
mistakes.
the time to regroup, rethink, and
Facts.
reshape.
Yes, indeed.
And renegotiate our ideas on community.
Yes, sir.
Values.
Renegotiate our contract with the politics.
Yes, sir.
Renegotiate our contract with ourselves because we have a right to say, hey, okay, this is how we're going to move forward.
Yes.
And somebody told me the most powerfulest thing when I was coming up. They said, if things ain't working well, you got a right to change it.
Come on.
Every right.
And I think that some people will overlook the right to change things to keep it the way it is.
Yes, indeed.
And I see that too.
Hey, during the pandemic when they was getting mad because we as black people started to read, we want to know what's inside the emergency shots.
Sure.
Because it wasn't a vaccine.
Right.
You're going to tell me that that's stronger than my immune system? My God-given immune system. Like, again, none of this adds up.
That's what Aaron Rodgers said. He was immunized.
Exactly.
They got mad.
Exactly.
They wanted them to hit to promote that. But like I said,
mislead.
When they put a lot of pressure, when they get the marketing dollars out there and they get the bots and the sheep moving around, and they only talking from mainstream media talking points, this is why they blocked out the scientists. This is why they called all the social media and told them, hey, you can't promote this narrative or we're going to shut you down. We're going to block your page.
You better believe it.
This is what really happened. This is the Joe Biden administration. This is what they done. This is what they have done to block the truth. The people, the truth tellers that were actually talking about how to handle COVID-19, the scientists. They were blocking real scientists from telling the truth about what they needed to do because they had paid scientists that were working with the agenda. And this is a lawsuit that they are challenging the Supreme Court. You can look this up. This really took place.
Isn't it interesting how these people, the powers that be, really told the American people and really tried to make us feel stupid? They said, all this do your own research. All this do your no.
Part.
You know what I'm saying? They're clowning on us and trying to debase us for doing our own research, which is what we're supposed to do as human beings. I can't believe they had the nerve, the audacity, and the gall to say that. They want you just to listen to them. Obey me. Do as you're told, right? That's why or
I'm gonna send my dogs.
Or I'm gonna send my hounds at you, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna come and get you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That fear tactic.
Fear mongering.
And again, me and Tory is big on saying, if you do your research, because see, fear only comes in, you're only scared because you're not prepared.
Come on.
When you get prepared, there is no such thing as a boogeyman.
Come on.
You understand? That don't exist. So what I'm learning with everything, every time the media point and villainize somebody, when your community villainize you, I know that you the chosen one.
Right.
If they ain't standing with you, that's because they understand that the fake cannot live in the same space with the real without being exposed.
Now you got a shirt on that say, "You ain't black."
You ain't daggone black.
Look,
Joe Biden.
Figuring out whether you're Premier Trump and you ain't black. And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're Premier Trump and you ain't black.
Shirt on?
We got to remind people what this dude really said, right?
The disrespect.
The disrespect that he has. When you are now the arbiter of race, right? You control the black community. You are the person who says you are black and you are not, and it doesn't matter the color of your skin. At the end of the day, I am going to tell you what you are based on what I say. If you do what you do not do,
that's a huge disrespect.
That was the biggest disrespect.
And I think that a lot of people,
racist.
When you make a statement like that, now that's why people are raising the eyebrow because you made that statement.
Yes.
But then another 4 years then came along and you made that statement and we still are wondering what is going on.
Sure.
Facts.
Sure.
Because you and I know what's going on.
We know. We know. We lived it.
You know what I'm saying? You done tripped up the stairs. You done fell asleep. I was waiting on the hospice nurse to come out and get him.
Hush up, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Hush up, boy.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess he got COVID right now.
Yeah, he got COVID right now. Yeah, he got COVID. You know, they're trying to make the same type of comparison. If Joe beats COVID, then it's just the same as President Trump dodging that bullet.
Right.
Celebrated the same. No, we should not.
Hey,
come on now.
Or he might have COVID so they can transition him out.
You go and say that again for those in the nosebleed section of life, please and thank you.
They might say he got to transition out because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what they're trying to say.
I don't know.
That's a narrative.
Either he gonna
survive COVID because or he gonna transition.
He's gonna transition. I think this.
I thought he was transitioning already.
I thought he was. I thought he was in the transition. If you know what I mean.
Oh wow.
Well, sleep at the wheel.
Sleep at the wheel. That's what it is, and that's what's really sad. We're seeing a person with clear cognitive decline.
Yes.
Right. Clear cut.
Yes.
And we've seen it before. Right. We've seen it in 2020 and earlier. We saw that, and here we are. People still standing for Joe Biden, who's in clear cognitive. He's falling upstairs.
He can't even stand up for himself.
He can't stand.
And they still saying, but they still.
I'm just saying.
What's sad though, after they did all that, because we're talking about the Democrats now are the ones who done turned their back on them. I said, with friends like these Democrats, you don't need no enemies.
No, you don't.
Because now they coming for Joe.
What does that tell you?
Come on.
Yeah, they've been imploding.
Yes.
Due to the fact that they ran the candidate that a lot of people were divided on even running.
And they misled the people.
Yes,
and got caught with their hand in the cookie jar.
So you can run all the defense you want when it comes, the press secretary and all this. You can run all the defense you want. But when it comes to a presidential debate where you're on stage in front of the whole American people and everybody's watching you and you stumbling, fumbling, bumbling over your daggone words, you better believe, now we can't play this game where we're going to gaslight people into thinking that he's cognitively there and with it. You can't do that anymore.
You gonna tell me my eyes was lying?
The whole time.
I seen it.
The whole time.
I'm trying to tell you. They do it all the time.
All the time.
You didn't see what you just saw.
No, you didn't.
Hey.
No, you
didn't see that.
No,
Matter of fact, we might have had the Will Smith Men in Black flashlight because it seems like people got a short memory. Like they keep moving. They keep it moving.
Facts.
We don't know if we've been zapped or not.
The Titanic.
They've been zapped.
The Titanic is sinking.
They're playing the music.
And they going down with it.
Hey, look, thank you for coming on, Stephen. Stephen Davis from Turning Point USA.
Big bag.
The political hawk.
Big bag. Hey.
All right. Look, when we come back, Truth Nation, Elizabeth Brown, I guess we will be in our final segment down here at the RNC.
It was
when
lit.
we come back, I want to get your final thoughts as well. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
That's good. Thank you.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, our Beyond the Mic Happy Hour Mixer series has been a hit this summer. I want you to join me and my Truth teammates for our next installment of Beyond the Mic, Friday, July 26th, from 5 until 7 p.m. at the Mo Bay Cafe, located at 1022 South 1st Street in Milwaukee. There will be delicious cocktails, great conversation, Chula Vista Resort giveaways, plus Dr. Ken will be broadcasting his show live from 4 until 6 p.m. So mark your calendars for Friday, July 26th, from 5 until 7 p.m. at the Mo Bay Cafe.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Truth Nation, join the Center for Leadership of African Women's Wellness from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, July 27th for their prestigious Wine, Women, and Wings Red Carpet Affair and fundraiser. Enjoy food, drinks, music, fellowship, and fun at this summer event. So join them Saturday, July 27th, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at St. Francis Parish, 1937 North Bell Phillips Avenue. Tickets can be purchased on their website at claww.org/events.
Donald Driver and Cousin Subs are teeing up to offer you a chance to win a golf experience of a lifetime. From June 10th to July 21st, you can enter to win a foursome in the 4th Annual Wisconsin Athletic Hall of Fame golf outing at the Brute Golf Course in Lake Geneva on July 29th. The grand prize winner will also get a VIP meet and greet with Double D himself, breakfast and lunch, and 4 $100 Cousins gift cards. Enter today at cousinsubs.com/drive-to-win.
Attention Milwaukee County residents. Are you prepared for the unexpected? From sudden storms to unforeseen emergencies, readiness is key. Take charge of your safety with a family emergency plan and an essential emergency kit. Stay informed and connected during emergencies. For tips and resources, visit us online or contact the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Prepare now, stay safe, and build a resilient community together. Because readiness starts with you.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. One United Bank is the nation's largest black-owned bank, founded back in 1968 in Boston. The bank compares itself to a GPS system for financial services, tailored to help black Americans navigate the money world. Chairman and CEO Kevin Cohey says One United Bank is successful because it focuses on problems the average person faces.
You're driving to work. Your truck's broke. It's going to cost $600. You don't have $600. You need to borrow. You need an emergency, small balance, short-term loan in order to solve your problem. That's a One United Bank product. You can't get a checking account because there's something that occurred in your youth. That's a One United Bank product.
One United Bank prides itself on helping to empower people in the black community through its products and services. Helping people in the lower and middle class face small everyday problems is a big part of that mission. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is the Tory Lowe Show, live from the Republican National Convention on the award-winning 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Guys dressed in black, remember that, just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title held by me, MIB, means what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show.
Hey.
Tory Lowe Show live from the RNC. Elizabeth Brown in the building.
Hey.
At the Panthers Arena.
Hey.
In Media Row.
Hey.
Look, the internet went down and everybody lost connection. We are back up on 101.7 The Truth, broadcasting live. I think we also lost the antenna too.
We did. That's because all of these crystals up in here, we rubbing, we messing up the internet. And shout out to DJ Brother Z. Look here, DJ Brother Z, you the best that ever did it. You hear me? So I love you. Thank you for being who you is, and I can't wait to see what the future got for DJ Brother Z. He a beast.
He working.
He a beast.
Look, I'll say this, it's been a great week.
It's been a great week.
And like I said, we're just here to be a part of the festivities.
All facts.
Because, like I said, I tell people we got to be everywhere at all times.
Yes.
And if that's hard for you to digest, God bless you.
It's okay.
But for those that understand that in order to make the right decisions, you got to be able to be visible.
Yes.
Be about that action.
Receive all information.
And understand that if you're sitting at the table and you're negotiating on your behalf, negotiating things, this is where we got to be now.
Yes.
Because we thought that we were getting those negotiations.
And we
got nothing from them. So now we have to make sure as a people that we're present in all rooms, in all spaces, at all times. Why? Because when we move forward, we got to make sure that our voices are being heard in these rooms and not thinking that, okay, we got this person in there thinking that they're speaking on our behalf. We got to regroup, rethink, and reshape how we move as a community.
I mean, it's so powerful to me because, again, like I said, it's when you step outside your comfort zone and you go where they told you not to go and you find out that what it was that they told you, again, like the Men in Black said, that you didn't see what you thought you seen. I'm seeing it in real time. Being at the RNC and watching them debate and do all of these things without the country singers, they making these big things going on. Oh, well, we got another guest.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. We got Speaker Voss. We got Speaker Voss coming through. Speaker Voss. Hey, look, I
coming
think
in hot.
Something took place where we lost the internet, so thank you for showing up.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
How you doing? How you enjoying the RNC?
Well, you know what? I love Milwaukee already, so I'm one of the few that knows that Wisconsin Nice is something that is 24/7, 365. But I have talked to people from almost every state in the country, and the one thing that they are united around is how awesome the people who live in Wisconsin are. I think the people of Milwaukee and really Wisconsin have done an excellent job, and they deserve a lot of credit for it.
Now, for those who are listening, Speaker Voss, what do you do? What is your job? What do you do in the state of Wisconsin?
Yep, so I am the Speaker of the Legislature, which means I'm elected by the 99 members to be the presiding officer. I'm kind of the spokesperson that deals with the governor, deals with the majority leader, works with members of Congress to try to deal with things in Washington. My job is to really make sure that the trains run on time. It means that I got to work with Republicans and Democrats, got to listen to both sides, try to find consensus and get it across the finish line.
Now, what's cool about that is that when we talk about things that are going on in the state of Wisconsin, when we talk about taxes and things like that, we recently had to negotiate in the city of Milwaukee with the tax increase and things like that. And many times we don't understand that process, but how did that take place? Because a lot of people say, okay, we got a 2% tax increase. Is that on the speaker or is that on the city negotiating?
It's really on both. So the city came to us saying that they had this huge pension problem, which frankly we all know should have happened and should have been fixed decades ago, but it was not. So here we are where they were going to go bankrupt. We don't want to cut library services, the public transit, all the things that people depend on. So they came to us saying the only option is to have some sort of a sales tax increase. It's temporary, just till the pension bonds are paid off, so it's not forever. I don't really support tax increases, which is why that wasn't my first option. I wanted it to be a referendum. I thought people should have had the right to have a decision.
Now that's the thing, the referendum concept. They said that, okay, that stopped people from actually having a choice in if they wanted a sales tax.
Right. That's why I wanted the referendum.
Okay. So you were for the referendum, for the people to vote.
I was the one who pushed it the hardest.
Okay.
But ultimately, the city leaders, the governor, even some of my Senate colleagues said, no, we don't want to have the referendum. We'll let the city council decide.
Wow.
So we put in a requirement for 2/3. I wanted it to be 3/4. I mean, I wanted it to be a very tough bar because I know the burden it's going to place on people, especially of modest means. But in the end, compromise means you only get some of what you want.
Right.
So we did have a higher threshold. I did know we had to have something happen, but I think we're at a point where hopefully the city now realizes some of the things actually have to happen. One of the requirements we put in there is you have to have police on the streets making sure people are safe. I know Chevy's been working on trying to fulfill that promise. That's good. So I
think
like
we were short-staffed when that meeting took place. When that conversation took place.
Yeah, we still are. If you look at where they were even 10 years ago, they are significantly lower, and crime's not any less.
Right.
So hopefully by having this sales tax, it'll allow them to pay off their pension bonds, use some of the money that would have went toward those. It was really a mistake, but it's behind us. Paying for all those pension costs and put it into things like public safety.
Speaker Voss, a lot of people have questions on, especially Milwaukee being a Democrat stronghold.
Sure.
What is the Republican Party offering the black community here in Milwaukee?
Well, number one, let's just take a look at how things were for the 4 years under Donald Trump and the 4 years that have been under Joe Biden. Look, nothing is perfect. No political party has all the answers. But when I look at what the price of gasoline was, it was significantly cheaper because we should be drilling for oil in America, not buying it from foreign countries who hate our guts. We should be having a reasonable cost of rent. Well, with the inflation that we're seeing, rent's going up like crazy. And part of the reason, frankly, Tory, is because we see all these illegal immigrants coming in. They got to live somewhere.
Right.
And I certainly don't want people on the street homeless without a roof over their head, but I want it to be for citizens of America first. So if you're somebody who lives in the city of Milwaukee, you've lived here your entire life, I think you should be the one that has the first chance at a reasonable house before we say we're going to use the federal government's dollars to fly the person here and then put them up for free in some kind of
I agree.
Milwaukee. I think that's crazy.
I think it is too. And look, I appreciate you for making your way over here.
I'm sorry,
we at the end of the show, and I know that there was some difficulties going on.
Yeah.
But like I said, we got to get you into the studio for a more in-depth conversation.
And I brought my friend Congressman Glenn Grothman.
Hey, how you doing, Congressman Glenn Grothman?
We're gonna have you come into the studio.
Yeah, or call in.
My goodness.
Hey, look, I appreciate you for stopping through, Speaker Voss. All right.
Okay.
Dr. Ken Harris up next. I guess Voss will be on Dr. Ken Harris. Okay.
Awesome.
Hey, look, Tory Lowe Show live from the RNC. Powerful conversation we've been having. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory Lowe from 1-4. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Elizabeth Brown. I appreciate you for being on these front lines.
Hey,
and we got a lot of work to do as usual.
Let's get it.
All right, Truth Nation, I love you. Be safe. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Cause the brand that the fans trust